Hey, what's up guys, Patrick, and this is episode 8 of Ascension Adventure, a PvM series I'm doing where I try to get the Ascension Crossbows. If you're looking for a different episode, all the appropriate links will be in the description. I highly recommend that you check out those first before you watch this one. Anyways, in this episode I went to automatons. Just like glaciers, these are not very friendly for the series because they only have 3 good unique drops, which are the level 85 gloves, and if you don't get a glove drop, the money isn't that great. I think I was getting 1.2 mil an hour in the form of the other drops. I hate the other drops, by the way, because it's just a large cluster of a bunch of different seeds and noted herbs. With the way prices are these days, it's actually hard to identify what's actually worth picking up. I mean, I know I could just go to the wiki and they would have all the prices listed out right there, but then I would have to memorize them, and there's quite a few of them, so I don't want to do that either. I mean, there's the more obvious stuff like the lantidimes and the dwarf weeds, stuff you use to make overloads that you know are worth a lot, but there are also those other herbs which you think wouldn't be worth a lot, but actually it's worth a decent amount, and then you facepalm yourself later on when you think about just how many of those you left on the ground. Luckily though, everything is stackable, and even though there was a lot of items, I still managed to pick up everything, so I didn't bother with trying to figure out prices. That problem didn't really occur with glaciers. All glacier drops are worth a decent amount. Another difference between glaciers and automatons are that glaciers have a chance of dropping one of the 3 boots, and automatons have a chance of just dropping the 1 glove. Because if you don't know, there are 3 types of automatons. Each of them uses a different combat style, has a different weakness, and drops a different glove. The one I decided to kill was the Automaton Tracer, which uses range, they're weak to melee, and they drop the melee gloves, also known as the pneumatic gloves. Mainly because I have a ton of bonus strength XP from the Hades Paws, and my Drygors are stronger than my Mechanic Staff and Royal Crossbow. These gloves are actually really rare. In fact, they're even harder to get than the Glacier boots, or at least they're supposed to be, because automatons are so much easier to kill. I was trying to look up drop rates before I started killing them for this episode. I couldn't find any updated ones, just the ones from back when they first came out, because apparently they have changed since then. There are people out there who killed over 5,000 and didn't even get one. A friend of mine even told me that recently there was someone in his clan who killed over 4,000 before he got anything. But you know me, especially if you watched episode 6 where I got a pair of dragon limbs after killing only 8 tormented demons. I managed to get a pair of pneumatic gloves after only about 125 kills. In total, I've never killed more than 150 of these, so I got them pretty fast. They cost about 22 to 23 mil. It's funny how fast these gloves went back up. I remember when they announced the new Slayer monsters that dropped the level 90 gloves. The pneumatic gloves crashed so fast it reached like 16 mil at one point. I know this because I was flipping them. Then everyone found out that the level 90 gloves degrade to dust, so the pneumatic gloves ended up going back up, and the new gloves crashed, which they only cost about 2 to 3 mil now, which is crazy for level 90 gear, even if it's just gloves and it degrades to dust. Back to automatons though. You know, this is what I like about this series. I don't kill certain monsters enough, but just because I have to have some variation for the series so it doesn't get too boring, it changes that. Some of the monsters, such as the tormented demons, I actually didn't know how to kill before I tried it out. So I teach myself how to kill new things, and it also allows me to get unique and expensive drops that I would have never gotten otherwise. I didn't even want to come here because of the bad drop rates I heard about, but for the sake of the series, I was willing to get a few thousand kills, although I was kind of glad I didn't have to. Anyways, now it's time for the price check. In the price checker is 116.2 mil of loot, and I have another 30.9 mil in my money pouch. So that totals 147.1 mil, and if you subtract the amount I had at the end of the last episode, I made about 25.6 mil this episode. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.